We are live.
Awesome.
Okay, I have got to say this. Here's the thing. We are fucking hilarious. We pregame. I'm calling it pregame. It should be pre-show, but I'm going with pregame. We are so funny. We need to just be live on the pregame.
I was just telling somebody earlier today that I call that before play. And we probably should just market that. Like that would just be people are like these.
To not to be dating later anymore, you can get the book at not a bookstore near you, at Amazon near you. We are so funny. We are really funny. I feel like now we've entered into the territory. Like when you write, you're supposed to show, not tell. We're just telling. We're funny.
Yeah, do not read, just go with the pictures. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what are we talking about? We dang it, before play. When during the before play, you were starting to tell a story and I said, stop, hold that, let's go. So what do we
that's been consistent with everyone. We're like just
off
to the races, and then we hit play and it's like, what?
We get the
deer in the head, like, yeah, we're this emoji. So yeah, intentionality. We're talking about intentionality this week, and what's driving that is first of all to be consistent with the curiosity of dating, and inside that having an intentionality around what it is what you're looking for. What season am I in? What is that? Yeah, so we're kind of in a run up to dating.
Yeah. Go ahead, share that story, because that's exactly, we come from different perspectives on the intentionality, but we met at we had both ended up at the same place.
Yeah, for me, the first time that I ever tried out dating apps, I'd sworn I'd never do that. And
when was
in that season, this was probably 2017, something like that. 2016, 2017, 2018. Back then, back in the 10s, back in the 2010s.
Farmersonly.com. Yes. I'm trying to think of what some of the Paleozoic era.
Yes. Well, I mean, we had cell phones back then, but yeah. So for me, I was not interested in dating per se. I was living in Austin. I had a really extensive network of friends and acquaintances and people in a wide variety of fields. I was also pre-contemplating a chapter change in my life and to maybe look into doing something new for a career path. And so I set this intention that I was not looking to date, but I was looking to meet new, incredible people and see what lit them up about like what they did for a career. So in other words, outside of my network and my familiarity, because, in your network, when you're contemplating something like that, you kind of get just some canned advice or some...
They know you.
Yeah, they know you. And so I wanted a different take and to just see what was out there. And out of that intentionality, I met some great, great women who some of them are lifelong friends. And so that's what I say that's what I mean when I say intentionality.
Okay, I'm going to push back. How did these people know you weren't interested in dating? Were you clear about that? I mean, I don't know where you meet people, because I talk about this a lot with friends who don't really want to date yet, but they're like, am I going to meetups or what am I doing? So how do you make that clear?
Yeah, I think that was just actually written in the profiles. If not, it was in the early communication. So there's not, because if I'm saying that that I'm not interested in dating and I just want to meet new people, that can come across as code for something else, like, and so that's,
okay, I've always wondered about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and in later iterations or more recent iterations, I should say, I've even said like, hey, look, this is my intention, is to create friendships, platonic friendships, and we'll get into that whole piece in another
Totally.
installment. Yeah. We're saving that we're going to tease that out early for next
Bring
time.
them into the pre-play. Did I get that right? No. Okay, so here's a question.
The foreshadowing.
Before play, not the pre-play. It is 6:03. This is not my best time of day. I've also done a LinkedIn Live where I showed up, I flat ironed my hair. I was very grown up second time today.
Okay. Did you shower for this?
I did not. And that is, we're going to pull in a little sidebar story, but it goes with the intention that I show up as I am on every date. And I have a dear friend, it's actually my sister, who said to me once, dang it, I get really dressed up for the first meetings. Now she's much more sartorially successful than I am always, but she'll show up looking really nice and then she feels pressure to always look nice. And I will show up, I mean, in real life, I'm like running shorts and flip-flops and a tank top. And that is how I show up for my first coffee dates. Like I show up as I am. So no, I'm fresh from the gym and I didn't shower for dating later live either.
That's good though. Like, it's good that you show up the way you are. I think that's incredibly important.
Because I mean, it really is. First of all, I'm more comfortable in my own skin. If I got dressed up, I mean, I love to get dressed up if I'm going out to dinner or whatever it is. But the first time I meet someone, I want to be really myself. How else do they know if they even like this? So I need to show up as I am. And every time I'm the first coffee person, if at all possible. I don't want to do night. I don't want to do dinner or happy hour, just easy.
Yeah, I think that's a great first place to start, just easy and in your comfort zone, completely in your comfort zone. I'm just laughing thinking about you showing up in some, like, just all out dressed up, your version of a tuxedo.
Okay, so I was saying to you during I'm going to get it right, pre-play. No. Before play, the before play, that sometimes, all the time, we're not sure whether a first coffee meeting is going to be successful or not. So I like to always go, and this is a clue into who I am. I mean, I'll go as I am. Like, so the shorts, the flip flops, got the pedicure so I don't look too raggedy, and like a shirt. But I always am dressed such that if the coffee date is not successful, I just get in my car, I got sneakers in there, and I go straight to the gym. And then you said, and you're right. What did you say?
That you had your own, you had your solo safe word.
It is, I'm like, but yes. And so now thinking about what you say with intentions, I don't think that makes me less intentional with the date. On some level, maybe it's that it's going to be a success either way. If it's the beshert, to use, I think it's Yiddish, like my soulmate, that's amazing. But if it's not, then I'm going to go pick up heavy things and put them back down afterwards.
Well, I think it's practical. I don't think that takes away from intentionality, because you're taking the action steps to meet somebody, but you're also moving somebody from, was it 2-dimensional? However many dimensions there are on your phone, to now they're 3D, and
yeah.
And you have a sense of what their energetic state is, how they carry themselves. Like, there's so much that you can, I think we know from a biological standpoint. I'm making that up. Yeah. Just right off the bat, whether this is, going to go anywhere potentially or not. Not that you have it all decided, this is going somewhere, but I should say you have the filtering out that happens pretty quickly sometimes. So
no, I kind of want to go down this path, even though it a little bit gets away from the intentionality. So we'll touch on it, and then I want to get back to you and the dating apps. Get out your phone. So we do know, I mean, we need to dig into this in depth. I think we do know pretty quickly whether it's a firm no. Like, I am renowned in my own mind for being a slow burn. Like, it takes me a while to kind of decide if something's going somewhere, but I think we know pretty quickly if it's just, this isn't a fit.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's you. Yeah, it's really quick to move. Some people are just a no. Like you just know immediately this is not going to go anywhere. And then the ones that move into that question mark category, then that can be the longer play.
Slower burn. Okay, we're going to get back on track. I am curious. I am leaning in. So you're on the dating apps now, whenever it was, and you indicate clearly, like, I'm just kind of looking to meet friends, expand my friend group. Did you get any negative reactions?
I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't. I really met some great people, and just people I'm still friends with, still in contact with. Um, yeah, I think that for me, that intentionality was, well, let me say it differently on the intentionality piece. I think my current opinion or thought process or worldview, however you want to put that, is that if you just get on dating apps and you don't have any intentionality,
Yeah,
or
that's
you
a good
could be
point.
dating in the wild, it doesn't even have to be on the apps, but
Yeah.
and you don't have any intentionality, then whatever shows up shows up. And I think then you don't have anything to, maybe even a safe place to step back into. You know, like I love your exit strategy on your coffee dates. It's like, I know this, man, I can be, picking up heavy things in 10 minutes
And
flat.
is it going to be successful? I know I'm going to have a good time regardless. It's the human I'm meeting. I'm going to the gym after, which makes my life sound probably exactly as boring as it is, but I love it. But, and I hear this all the time from women I coach, that dating can become a referendum on our entire life. Like we leave and it's not a match and it's like so heavy. So on some level, if you have that after party planned, like our pre-play, you know what you're doing after, it really lightens the whole thing. Like when I was first dating, everyone would say, okay, like two people, text me as soon as you're leaving. I want to hear all about it. And there's something to that too. Like it's someone catching you after the experience.
Yeah, it'd be real easy to, that date doesn't go well, to make that personal,
That's it.
to
Yeah.
internalize it, to make it mean something about you when that's it doesn't have to mean anything about you. You made the effort, you went on the date. I love
Yeah.
it because I've known you for years now. I'm 100% certain that when you go on a date, fun is going to ensue.
That's me.
Well,
That's it. I've never left thinking that's 2.5 hours I'll never get back just because I'm curious. Okay. Speaking of curious, so now let's think you're back on the dating apps and you're saying that you're really just looking for friends. I imagine that would land with a lot of women because everything needs to come from a place of connection and friendship.
yeah, I want to save some of that for
Okay.
another installment, but you would think. So
Oh,
we'll
I
see.
like that. And for me, going on the dating apps, I would have called this intentionality, but I don't know if it was. And I always tell friends, newly single friends, whatever it is, to get your dating. If you think someday you're going to want to go on the dating apps, for me, it was Bumble. Do the app before you're ready and don't publish it. Like I had mine ready to go, even though for me, I thought I didn't want to date for a year, but I knew I'd wake up one morning like, I'm ready. And I did. And then the bio, the pictures, everything was all set to go. So my intention was kind of set, but not ready to run until I did realize I was ready.
I think that's so great to have that, because I think that's true in my experience, and probably true in the experience of the people that I know. That when you are ready, you're ready, like right then, and maybe that's not the time to be trying to construct a profile and you
That's
know
it.
get your pictures, because you do, I think, just wake up one day and go, I'm ready now. There's a In other words, there's a pre-contemplation. um,
That's it. And you're not, I knew myself well enough to know that when I was ready, I just wanted to do it. So, yes, the contemplating before setting the intention.
Yeah, and I think one thing it seems to be emerging already in these as we're doing them, and I feel like will be a thread throughout is just that dating it's an experiment. It's a series of experiments. It's a series of, hey, I have this theory. This is what this intentionality, um, and you just run the experiment, and sometimes it goes well, and sometimes you get coffee everywhere.
I am taking that as our mic drop. So I would think, and I'm going to do this for myself, because I did have a couple people reach out to me saying, I'm going to subscribe. I'm very happily married, but does this work for relationships in general? And I said, yes, because you and I have talked about this. So I'm going to spend the week thinking, am I intentional in my relationships, whatever they are, sister, parents, friends, dating, daughter, all of it.
Yeah, I'll even give you an example. I just was this last week, I was thinking to myself, I'm relatively new, so to speak, in the city I'm in. And I thought, man, it'd be cool to meet some musicians. And so I really started just being with that intentionality. And lo and behold, I went out to dinner last night, and this this guy sitting next to me strikes up a conversation, and he plays in a jazz band. And then the next thing you know, two of his friends just randomly showed up, and they're in different bands. And so I think I would, as like something to do this week, and in the vein of what you're saying, is just to look at where can you be intentional on anything,
Yeah.
in particular, and just live into that for the week and see what shows up.
I love that. I'm so glad we're doing this. We are hilarious, not so much through the lives. And thank you for being flexible. And we will be back in a week.
Awesome. Thank you. It's been a joy to be with you.
Bye.
Bye.